Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Dun, dun, come on, Scooby D. Look what you can see. We need to bunch on your moon now. You say you got a bougie, looby, gooby, hoony, nooby. Where you at? Now take it back up on, hold back. Alright, anyway. Alright, so, let's refresh this. Cause we got a few people that subscribed recently. Whatever. Well, anyway. Ooh. I guess it just shows. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it. And, you know, I don't want to put you out on blast. Blast. But yeah. All right, what are we doing? We're looking at linear harmony. Okay? So let's kind of talk about. I'm going to be practicing. Like, I'm not really going to be teaching because, you know, we're just playing it by ear. Like, I'll teach, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you guys really even want that, right? So you gotta get the people what they want, little daddy. Anyway, all right. Let's kind of cover the basics so that way, you know, at least you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're down here. We're going to be looking at like 2-5-1s because that's what we're dealing with. And this is going to be a jazzy thing. I'm going to be doing some jazz for a while. And I think yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to be doing jazz, and I'm going to be streaming a lot more this year, right? I want to stream every day. Okay, but we'll see. Like, cause we'll just have to see. But I do want to stream every day, and I'm just gonna be practicing really. And if you guys have any questions or any comments, I'll address those. And I'm gonna be looking at other guys. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's do a test. See this? I gotta figure out the chats and stuff. That's like the biggest thing. I guess I need to maybe address all of that before. And one of my dogs, he was telling me I could do like a test. This way I can kind of look at it without actually posting, but it's all good in the neighborhood, in the hood, where it's all good. All right, let's go ahead and put up a test and see. Let's see what happens. All right, now we sent it through. All right, and it came up. So yeah, that's good. At least I can see if any comes up. All right. So we'll leave that there. We have a test, comes up on the side, and you know, that's so that's that. Anyway, all right. Now we're looking at linear. We're looking at linear harmony, and what's the idea? So 2-5-1s. Maybe you guys are familiar with it. If not, that's like the backbone of jazz, right? So the whole idea is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1, right? And then you have progressions where a chord moves from one chord to the next. What is it? whenever you move from one chord to the other, that's a progression. So we already spent 5 minutes just doing a test and kind of talking, setting it up. Now let's go ahead and see what we're going to be looking at. Now this is a voicing right here, and so this is a voicing. And remember, voicing is just the way you arrange the notes, even when you omit or add, right? So that's just the voicing. So we're going to be looking at these. I'm going to be using the third and the seventh is what's going to determine, right? So here we right hand, G, D, and I'm going to be moving in all keys, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But the main thing to remember is that this is the third and this is the seventh of this chord, right? So this is my left hand down here. This is my right hand. Wow, right here. So we have the third and the seventh, and then when I go up, I switch. Now I have the seventh and the third, and this is gonna be, you know, crazy because they're saying D flat when it should be A sharp, but I mean C sharp is just the way it is. Okay. So I know it's gonna be throwing some people off, but once I get like here into the B's, right, then it'll be normal. So we'll be all right. So the main thing to remember with this pattern is that we have the third and the seventh. Then when we go to the next chord, we have the seventh and the third. Then we go back, third and the seventh. Then third and the seventh, seventh, third, third and the seventh, right? So like the beboppers and horn players, I can't say all horn players because, you know, they didn't used to solo like this all the time, but with bebop, they were outlining the harmony, and so the players would play, and if you were kind of okay in jazz and you were okay, then you could hear the progression, you could hear the lines, you could hear the melody. So that's a part of linear harmony. So you, instead of playing this as a chord, right, you would play the line, whether it be right. So the whole idea is that you can hear the harmony with the melodic throughout the melodic hand or the melodic line. The melodic line outlines the harmony. So you know what the progression is. You can just hear, listen to your favorite trumpet player, listen to your favorite saxophone player, and you know what the harmony is because they're playing, they're outlining the harmony, right? So that's like the basics, the basis of what I'm going to be practicing. So I believe it's like 3 outlines. So I'll cover those and practice them in every key. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. It's all good. So first one, like I said, this is our right hand. So we'll start probably like that. So I just did a reverse or inverse. So instead of it being the third and the seventh, I have the seventh and the third. So I'm starting, actually my line is going to start on the third. So it'll be like a... Alright, so the left hand is playing this, which I covered in another video. I guess the best way to do it is maybe to have it like, I don't know, maybe have it outlined or something. Then I can maybe do it on Bow Nose Music and have it to where it's organized. But you know, I have some ideas. We'll see. We'll just focus really on one thing at a time, which is gonna be, ooh, going to be the YouTube. I am going to change the BoKnowsMusic.com now. I'm going to change it because I feel like I need to change it. So I'll do that. Like I'll change it, right? And then we can even, like, we can take me. I mean, it's not like people need to see me. Hey man, I want to see you. Oh, okay. Let's see, how do we do that? I guess we can practice with the left hand while we're searching. Which it might be here. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So let's so we did this one. There we go. Fingering, because I was checking out this book where the guy, he uses the same fingering no matter what, and that's what I need to do. Switch, I can, I can. But if am I doing 3? A script that I'm going to put up and see if I can get more subscribers, right? So as of this video, I think I have 157, which I'm not sure if it shows it or not. Let's go switch to the screen. it's not showing my most recent subscriber. Unless maybe they don't have it, they don't want to be seen. So. And since it's January, I should set a new one. So I'll do that. I'll do that after. So tomorrow when I stream, it'll have the new goal. First 6, and then now we'll do the next 6, which is here. So remember, I like to do the whole tune. And you can do chromatic as well to get all 12, but I like to do a whole tone. That way I do my 6 and then do my next 6. Right. And then now here's the next whole tone scale. So here we go. And then I'm gonna need to look at how I want to finger, because you don't want to have too many different fingerings that you're not a master at your own fingering. You're constantly thinking about which fingering you're gonna do. Top players, like, they don't do that. Like, they know, their hands just know it, right? So the best thing is to be minimal, right? Use as little variation as possible so that you get full control over something, right? And then you take it out. So. And then we do here. How much I want to talk, right, versus just playing, because I really just want this to be like just a practice session. And then I guess if I need to, so yeah, we'll see. And I'm gonna have to check the sound as well, because I think it's been what? think the last time I recorded it was like an echo. So I'm gonna have to test and check the sound, make sure that I can figure out the echo. Now I brought a few things that will help with that. It's supposed to, because see, I don't know if that echo is feedback or if it's a setting. Like, I'm not really sure what's causing the echo. But here, yeah, let's get me back in there. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. I guess sometimes we do. Sometimes we can use, you know, me. Sometimes, whatever. Or I guess I can even bring it down at the bottom. I can move me down to the bottom, and you know, see how that works. See how it goes. I mean, you know. All right, so that was that. Now let's do a little bit of variation. You know, so we did all right. So this is the line we've been going over, and throughout this whole shindig, right? So it goes down. So we can go halfway down and go up. Right? So it's the same. I just did a displacement, an octave displacement. So that's a device that we're going to be using. Instead of going so there I did so right, so there, that's our octave displacement. So instead of going all the way down, right? So instead of doing that, we just break it. We break and go up. Up. I guess if you're looking at it that way, who knows? Right? We'll take it, and then let's do the other one. That way we can do all, and then the other one would be another octave displacement, right? So if we're doing octave displacements, so at first we're doing so we're going down, right? So that's one. Then we did an octave displacement. Instead of going down, we went up and then came down. All right, now we're going to do an octave displacement on this first idea. So that gives us, we can do octave displacements. So that's like the main variation that we can do. So we can do an octave displacement. We can come down, octave displacement. Right? We can go all the way down. We can, now that we're talking about octave displacement, we can start with the octave displacement and come all the way down. Do two octave displacements, right? gives us how many variations? Let's see. So we got the 1 is our main idea, right? Then we do come down 2, and then we go up 3, and then we do 2 octave displacement, so that's 4. All right, so if you're, and now I guess before we even add anything else to that, now we just go over all 12 keys, and you know, because like there's just no way around it. All right, we have to play in all 12 keys. We just have to. All right. Now I do believe in mastering 1 key, right? But hand wise, like our hands need to be able to play in all 12. Here, let me, man, I wanted to, we'll do a continuation. 30 minutes is good, because I'm still gonna practice, but the food is ready and I don't want it to get cold. You digums. So I might come back on. I might not. Who knows? Like I definitely want to, you know, stream for an hour, but I don't want the food getting cold. So that's that. We're just gonna have to call it. We're gonna have to call it a Rizzy. But for this one, because we still have 2 more that we have to go over, so I'm gonna make this part 1, and then we'll do part 2 and then part 3, and then we'll just practice those 3 outlines. Really get them, start to apply them to tunes. Right, do that. So let's see. So we have to slow it down, right? Because Autumn Leaves, the changes move every measure. So at first, when I was practicing, I was playing it as 1/8 notes. But for Autumn Leaves, we have to play it as quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? And don't worry, we'll get into passing tones, like embellishments. We'll get to that. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. Like I'm gonna practice it every day, but I don't know how much I'm gonna cover that in videos. But don't worry. If you guys want more, just let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, give it a thumbs down. I don't know. If you made it this far to even listen to me even say give it a thumbs down, then, hey, it's not for you. All right, that's that. You guys take care. I don't have any tags, you know. No tags. If you don't want nah. No tags. A happy new year. You know, like I said, I'm gonna try to stream every day, and I have 100. So started out this year, 2019, with 157 subscribers. We're gonna see, right? The main goal is just keep playing, right? Keep practicing, keep playing, keep streaming, and that's it. So that's my goal. So I can't put a number on, like, you know, look, I want this, I want 1 million subscribers. Like, that'll come if, you know, if my content becomes strong enough for it to come and it's the right time, it'll happen. But if not, you know, that's that. There's no big deal. I just have to be consistent, keep going, and I encourage you to keep going, keep practicing, you know. So that's that. I see you.